Hey everyone, it's Avdut Athalle and this is my project presentation for the collaboration portal. In this project I have used AngularJS for the front-end application, and for the backend I have used Java programming language, and for the graphical user interface I have used Materialize CSS. So let's get down with the project presentation. Like here you can see, this is the landing page. Without the registration or the login, user is not allowed to serve the website. So if the user is new, he can register from here, and if he is already a user or the member, then he can log in from here. So let's get down with the registration process. I'm going to choose my username as Chris11. I'm going to choose first name as Chris and going to choose last name as Hemsworth. For the password I'm going to choose same as my username and re-enter the password. For the email address, I have already created email address which you can see here. I'm going to just copying it down and paste it here. Then I'm going to choose birth date from the date picker, 1983 August 11. Then I'm going to choose the gender male, and after all the details has been submitted, you can see enable button has been submit button has been enabled, and the note here saying that user will not be able to log in only without the admin's approval, which usually takes 24 hours time, but in our case we are going to approve it now. But before, let's send the registration request, and after the registration request has been sent successfully, we should get a toast here. Here we go, saying registration has been successful. Now if we try to log in with the same username and the password, let's see what will happen. Here it's saying apparently your registration request is not approved yet. Okay, so let's go and approve the registration request. Here I have already logged in with my account. Here you can see this is my profile. Let the data load for the moment. It's going to take some time. Here we go. So here is the role you can see, which is the super admin, and the super admin has the power to approve any user's request. So if we go here, we can see the registration request, and this is the registration request which we just sent. We are going to allow it and wait for the processes in the backend to complete. This might just take some time, and once it's done we should get a pop-up or the toast. Okay, once that's done, let's go here and refresh the page. If we go here now, we can see an email from the website saying the welcome to the code hub, your account has been activated. Now let's go here and say try to log in from here. Now as you can see, I have logged in and the data has been loaded completely. From this profile of mine you can see various changes. For instance, you cannot see manage and request button here to the user because we are already registered or logged in as a user. You can also see some changes here. Let the data load for the moment. It takes time to come for the data from the backend. Here we go. Here you cannot see any role of the user because it's already a user. If it's say employer, admin or the super admin, then a role is visible here. Also, two buttons of manage and request which you can see here are only visible to the admins and the super admins. So let's see the interface. Here is the navigation bar. Here is the quick links of some stuff to view my profile, to view my friends, to create to view my blogs created by me, and so on. Then here you can see top 5 blogs. These are all the blogs of the website arranged in the order of their views. These are the top 5 blogs of the website with their views. If we go to view all, we should see all the blogs of the site. Then these are the top 3 forums which we can join. let's go ahead and see things first, but before, let's change our display pic because it's not looking really good. I'm going to choose the change photo option, file, let's go and choose this one and change this. Here we go, our display pic has been changed. Now here you can see my basic information which I submitted while registering. Here you can see I haven't created any blocks, so this is why it's saying that you have not created any blocks. Once we make any blocks, all of those will be listed here. If I join any events, those events will be shown up here, and if I apply for any job, those jobs will be shown here. Now let's go ahead and explore our site. These are the blocks of the site. Let's read this block, top 10 online platforms to learn coding from. Now here you can see username of the user who has published this website, published this blog, post date of the blog, and you can see here likes and views. It does not have any likes right now, so we are just going to go ahead and like it. Like here you can see it has already got 1 like of ours, and we are going to leave a nice comment here. Nice one, dude. This blog is well written. Keep writing. And we are going to post it. Okay, so it took some time, but our blog comment has been posted. So let's go down to the home page and check out forums. For instance, I want to join this particular forum or thread. Like here you can see it's saying that you are not a participant of this thread. Join the forum to post and view posts of the others. So we are going to go ahead and join the forum. Now here you can see the toast request to join the forum has been sent successfully, and a new line is moving on here saying your request to join the forum has been submitted successfully and awaiting a response from the admin, after approval of which you will get full access to the forum. So let's see from the admin's perspective. From the request, again we are going to go to the forums, and here we can see our request. This is the name of the forum, this is our username, and this is the status. We are going to go ahead and activate. Once that's done, we are going to come here and refresh the page again. Now the page has been refreshed, and here you can see some major changes. For instance, join forum, or that notification line was now gone, and here you can see a button for us to participate in a conversation thread. As of now there are no posts for this thread, so we are going to create post for this one. Very informative. This forum is very informative. Too bad it does not have any post as of now, and we are going to post this. Let's wait for a while. There we go, and our post has been added to the forum successfully. Let's go ahead and see jobs which we can apply for. We are also going to open our profile to the next window. Here you can see all the jobs which are available here. If I am interested in this job, I can see company name, post, and other details. I can just click here and send the job application request. Now here you can see job application request has been sent successfully. Similarly, I am going to participate in an event. Let's say I like this event, so I am going to send the request. No, and I have already joined the event successfully. Unlike the forum, we don't have to send any request. We join the forum quickly. So here we can see that our event which we have joined is appearing here, and the job which applied for is appearing here. Now everything is set and done. Let's go ahead and create a blog. As earlier I can said that we are only the user of this website, so we are not allowed to have forum of our own and create jobs or events. Only admin has the authority to do that, and we can only join and participate in those. We can only create blogs, for which we also need admin's approval. So we are going to go ahead and create blogs. Let's give this blog a nice title. Say, is iOS better than Android? And we are going to take some dummy text from here. I've copied it and I'm going to paste it here again. Paste it, and going to send a publish request. Now here we can see the blog we have created, but there is also a line going on here which is saying the blog's approval is still pending. Only you can see this blog. Once admin approves the blog, it will go online and you will be notified. If we go to home now and see, our blog has not got much of a view, so our blog is nowhere to be found here. But if we go here to view all, we still will not be able to find our blog here because it is not yet approved by the admin. So we are going to go here once again and see the request for the blogs we have got. Here we should see all the requests which we have got for the blogs. Here is the request from the Chris. We are just going to go ahead and accept it, and the blog is now approved. Now if we refresh the page, we should be able to see our blog somewhere here. This is the blog which we have created. So we can go here and you can see the line which was going on here is now gone, and we have already got our views, and anyone can now like and leave a comment on our blog. Also in our profile, if we refresh it in the blog tab, we should be able to see all the blogs which we have created yet so far. Just wait for the data to come in. It's going to take some time to fetch the blog, and here we go. It has fetched our blog, and this is the blog which we have created. So now let's go ahead and make some friends. Here is the look for friends button, after clicking on which we see all the members of this site. We can send anyone friend request and chat with the user. For now I'm going to send request to my other account. I'm going to just click here, and you can see that name for which I just sent friend request is now disappearing from here. The main reason for this is because it's only showing the list of those users which I haven't yet sent friend request to. Now if we go here and see our friend request, then we should be able to see Chris name here. Let's wait for it to come and fetch the data, and here we go. We are going to approve it, and if we go here, we should be able to see Chris name here. Now Chris can also go here and see my name here. If we go here, then we can see how many friends of mine are online right now. So we are going to go ahead and chat with this user. Same we are going to do from this side, because we will need to open the window for that. Here you can see name of the user. We are going to chat here, and similarly here. So we are going to start the conversation here. Hey Chris 11. I'm going to send it here, and here you can see my message has been appeared here, and Chris has also got our message. Hey Avdut, thanks for approving my request. If we send it here, might take some time sometimes, but yeah, there we go. Here we also received the message. Yeah, Chris too has got the message. Okay, so this was about the chat. Now what we want to do is change the role of the Chris. So what we are going to do is use the manage tab. You can see here we are going to close this window, and here we can see a manage. Here we can, what we can do is manage all the blocks which we have already approved. If a user doesn't feel certain kind of content on the block is not right or appropriate, excuse me, he can go ahead and edit it or delete the block. We can also do same with forums, jobs and events, and also we can change the user. To this is the list of all the users of this website. We can also change their roles. Now let's find the name of the Chris, which is here, and we can assign him as employer and admin. The main reason difference between admin and super admin is that admin cannot manage or change the role of any user. Only super admin has the authority to do so. That's the main difference between super admin and admin. Otherwise all of their functionalities are almost similar. So what we are going to do is select the admin and just refresh the page to make sure that his role has been changed successfully. Yes, so role has been changed. Now what we are going to do is we are going to log out first and log in again. So here I am going to log in again, and now here you can see that there are now two options which are enabled. As we are now admin, that now we can manage blogs, forum, jobs and events, and also approve the request for the same. If we go to view profile now, let the data load for the moment, wait for it, and we should be able to see here we go, role as the admin. So that's how a super admin can assign more admin. In this particular website there can only be one super admin and as many admins as he likes. So this was my presentation for the project. I hope you liked it. Thank you very much.